The Sports Ball Stuff podcast is brought to you by What Lola Wants. Go to WLWPrivateChefs.com for information to reserve top quality chef and restaurant services in the Chicagoland area. Pulpery Media presents Sports Ball Stuff with your hosts, Brock and Ben. This is where we discuss the major sports stories that intrigue us and the little stories that enrage us. Where do you want to start? Yeah, let's start with Leeds.
Yeah. This was disappointing.
It was, but we're not, again, as long as we beat the bottom of the table, which we got.
Burnley was down. It was Burnley, right? They were,
yeah, but they were above us.
And I'm so frustrated with this game.
I mean, they had several chances.
No, they outchanced them.
Yeah.
I think it was 15 shots to 8.
Yeah.
Which is a theme this year in the Premier League. But
Which,
I
ironically, Burnley beat us and they're still below us.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Which, that's the annoying thing. But Juventus lost to Como.
I know, but, this is what I love about the championship seasons with Farka. It was very similar. Like, it was like, oh man, like, it's not going. And then everything clicks.
Right about,
yeah.
I was, the point I was leading towards was,
because we have West Ham.
I trust Farka with the offense. Like, if we were leaking 6 goals a game, okay, it's an issue. But no,
this isn't like Bielsa.
A set piece here, like a counterattack there. Okay, we're not getting overrun.
And we're still early.
Right.
Yeah.
And getting your feet wet, it's 7 games into a fucking 312 game season, it seems like these days.
We are out of both
all
tournaments.
of the things.
Right.
I will always trust Farka in the offensive.
Well, he knows strikers.
He does. So, I think I'm okay. I was looking at my notes from 2 weeks ago, and it was all about goal scoring, right? Like, taking advantage of your chances. And that's what seems to be missing.
Yeah.
But it happens. We're a newly promoted club. We are...
Right. Now, this week...
We're comfortably ahead of the relegation zone again. We're super early. Yeah, right.
But and then we have West Ham.
Yep.
This week, so if we can clear that, we're fine.
West Ham at home?
Yeah, at Ellen Road, yes.
Good.
And West Ham is in the relegation zone. So
right. That's why when we looked at the schedule, God, I can't believe we were so like cliche. Oh, look at the schedule. We were looking at international break,
right,
and then 2 teams in the relegation zone. So you're thinking 6 points. 4 points isn't terrible, but I think this weekend at home is a must, as close to a must win as it gets this early in the season.
I believe, yeah.
Because
you got to beat West Ham, and then you have to. We're at a -6 goal differential, so we got to cut into that too.
All because of being naive against Arsenal, which clearly Arsenal is a top of the table team.
Right? Yeah.
So I trust Farka again.
The top of the table, yeah.
Are they? Oh, right.
Yeah.
Manchester United beat Liverpool. I watched that match. Neither one of those teams instill confidence.
No, I don't. I agree. Yeah. We're in a new era of the Premier League where everybody's shaky, I think.
It's like the NFL almost. Like Leeds are a win outside of the top 8 or something, right? 8 points.
Yeah.
You put us at 11, we're inside the top 10.
Correct.
All things considered.
Yeah.
which is fine. But from now until Thanksgiving, because there's no breaks, we're gonna get 5, maybe 6 matches. No, Champions League's still on. So we're gonna get at least 4 matches. And this is where the 6-7. Sorry, this is where the separation starts to occur.
Yeah. Should. Yeah.
Because you're halfway through, because, every season you play the same team home and away. So around November, you've played,
But luckily, we're not in the FA Cup anymore. We're not in the Carabao Cup.
We're not in the Carabao
so,
Cup.
yeah.
We're not in the Your Mom
So
Cup.
they can just.
We're not. Right. And there's no international breaks. God damn it. I don't know if there's one. I don't think there's any until after the first of the year.
No. Yeah, I think March is or
But
late February, early March.
The timeline could be wrong because of the World Cup.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they are adding. At any rate, as long as we're in that 8 to 15 range,
Right,
I'm
yeah.
okay.
We'll be all right.
Going into the holidays.
Yeah.
I'm not panicking yet.
No.
At all. We're, again,
And again, I trust Farco.
newly promoted team. And I know,
Right.
and I've heard the whispers with a little bit of English news that I read from Leeds. That they're okay with Farker for now. Like,
Yeah.
they're not going to freak out like normally because he can't win in the Premier League. Like, I don't want to hear that. Like, I think he's okay.
Yeah,
Right?
no. I think, and I think 49ers Enterprises are on board with it.
They're stepping back, but allowing them to spend
Yeah.
money. Real quick, Juventus. Hold on, let me check notes. And we have 1 win since the beginning of September.
Nice.
Yeah, and
Well
who
done.
we play tomorrow in the Champions League?
Milan, one of the Milan teams.
No, Real Madrid.
Oh, nice.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. Okay, we're going to spend 7 minutes. No, real quick, I'll save Brian Kelly.
Let me just say is that even though everybody shit on it, it's much like last year's Notre Dame season. Notre Dame's surging back.
What did we say after week 1?
What?
We said it with LSU and Notre Dame. Like, LSU beat Clemson and Notre Dame lost to Miami, right?
Yeah.
And we were like, okay, let's pump the brakes. Let's see what happens in about 6 or 7 weeks.
Yeah.
Because a win against a Clemson team that could be mediocre doesn't mean anything, and a loss to a Miami team that could either be really good or really bad.
Yeah.
That loss isn't so bad.
Exactly.
So,
yeah.
And
look at where we are.
Brian fucking Kelly. Brian Kelly. All right, so we haven't recorded since he lost to. Okay, Brian Kelly. You are fucking he is terrible. Terrible. And I don't want to hear, well, it's offensive and defensive coordinators. No, that falls on the head coach. Okay? This cocksucker has enough talent to be in the top 5. Top 10 at worst.
I mean, your quarterback was supposed to be a Heisman.
You know what?
contender
And
this
I'll
year.
buy into the hype that maybe he's a little injured. Okay?
Oh, no, he's totally injured.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's responsible for dealing with that if your starting quarterback is injured? Who's
Right.
responsible for saying, you're too hurt, we paid a lot of money in the transfer portal for this kid to come in and play?
I believe that's the head coach.
I
right?
think his name is Brian fucking Kelly. Okay, that's it. His teams are consistently can't adjust at all to anything. He has a plan A and a plan. He has a copy of a copy of a copy of a copy. He's like what Tyler Durden said.
Again, you're understanding why Notre Dame lost the 2013 national championship against Alabama. Like,
y'all had the number one defense in the country, right?
Correct.
Historically defense, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And you went in there and,
and we got
shit the
trounced.
Yeah.
Trounced.
And I don't want to hear like.
And it was also because coming out of the second half, we made no adjustments.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
It was close, and a couple of it was back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. They punted once, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's my fucking thing. I'm gonna end this last. Here we go. All right, LSU is down by a touchdown. Okay, offensive moved the ball consistently throughout the game. 3 minutes, give or take, 30 seconds. We'll call it 4 minutes. Fourth and medium.
Sure.
4, 5, 6, 7 max.
But in a circumstance where you got to go for
in
it.
the middle third of the pitch, as
Yeah.
they call it.
Yeah.
Not either. And this cocksucker decides to punt it. Granted, the defense has forced one punt all game. One. So you mean to tell me with... Oh, by the way, 3 timeouts. You couldn't draw up one play that you've been keeping in your back pocket that you run 3 times a week that is guaranteed to give you 7 yards. Every human being who's ever played Madden knew whichever team they were playing with.
Right.
They had one play that can get them 7 yards guaranteed.
It's called a curl.
And this cocksucker punted.
Yeah.
Effectively season on the line. This cocksucker punted.
So where you all are fucked, meaning
We are.
LSU,
Yep.
is, again, as everyone in the LSU fan base knows, is that, A, you're still paying Coach O,
Correct.
and you're paying
My last note got cut off. But
Brian Kelly a fuck ton of money. So
okay. So
the boosters would have to step in an astronomical
there are
amount.
whispers
Yeah,
that
yeah,
the
true.
alumni and the boosters.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's out loud known that everybody hates Brian Kelly. He just has a fucking he's like Mike Johnson of the college football world. But the boosters and the alumni are starting to go like, we need.
I was gonna say,
you
it's
need to get rid of him, or we're not paying for transfers anymore.
When he left Notre Dame, nobody was like, "Oh no!" Like,
And they were still able to recruit, right?
yeah,
Because that's one of the excuses. Oh, but he can recruit. But Notre Dame has proven that false.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's like the guys he was having recruit was Marcus Freeman, and then so when Freeman steps in and he goes, and Freeman has the idea that he's going to bring like a Nick Saban organization to Notre Dame, like, yeah, like that makes all the sense in the world.
And I'll finish it with this.
Brian Kelly's such a narcissist. He has to have control of everything.
This cocksucker has the talent of Indiana. And they're
Yeah.
number 2 in the country.
Yeah.
And if Brian Kelly... scratch that. If less...
The following segment has been brought to you by Whatever Lola Wants. Go to WLWPrivateChefs.com for information to reserve top quality chef and restaurant services in the Chicagoland area. The Sports Ball Podcast is a production of Pulpery Media, produced and edited by Ben Grimion, marketing by Brock Ryder, graphic design by Beck Ryder and Ben Grimion, music by the Heisenberg Compensators.